this bitch like Super Saiyan. Yeah, that coupe is full of Zans. That's my 20, yeah, I pump spraying. I don't give a fuck about what you saying. See that AP on my hand. See nWTerrell, the go fan.
For our first entry, we head down to Jackson County, Florida, where a cop gets caught for framing innocent people.
Y'all run them likes up, man, and subscribe to the second channel. nWTerrell reacting again. Y'all go head over there and shit. I just dropped like a video over there last night and shit. Y'all gonna run that up, but y'all know what I'm saying. Share these videos and shit so it can hit the algorithm. Y'all know where I'm coming from, but let's get back into this video and shit.
Into one of his deputies.
Back in 2018, the former Jackson County deputy, Zachary Wester, was caught red-handed for planting drugs on innocent people.
Zachary Wester, an officer with the department since 2016, was said to be planting drugs in cars.
You see, look, this ain't his first time, but it's like, bro, you're on camera doing this shit, you feel me? Like I just reacted to a video similar like this yesterday. Like, this shit gotta stop, you feel me? And that's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what goes back to what I was saying about them trying to break us down and shit. They talking about we breaking each other down, but it's like at the same time, y'all breaking us down too. Y'all bringing us down too. You feel me? Like, come on, bro.
A slew of false charges.
He was suspended immediately, and then 3 years later, his case went to trial. This is a case of an abuse of power by a law enforcement officer whose duty was to serve the people. Wester's primary victims were drivers. He would stop passing drivers for random traffic checks. Once the unsuspecting drivers got out of their cars and moved away, he would plant the drugs inside the vehicle and present it as evidence. And
see, that's why you gotta watch who you hire on the field. You gotta watch who you hire on that field, bro. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, you got to, bro, cause, bro, shit like this, bro. Like, come on, bro. You can't just be, you know what I'm saying? Let everybody in. Like, come on, bro. Cop bet you where they at, they probably don't even do background check, bro. They don't do none of that shit, bro. I'm not even lying. Like, they don't be doing background checks, none of that shit, bro. They don't. In some cities and some states, they don't be doing that shit, bro. You hired on the spot. I'm keeping it real, bro. I'm not lying when I say this shit.
To arrest them.
They just be letting anybody in.
Yeah, I will in just a minute.
Right, just like
even Van was a victim of one of these supposed checks. Van was a formerly convicted felon who had just recently gotten out of jail when he was stopped by Wester. In his testimony, Van said that he allowed the officer to search his vehicle, claiming that he had nothing to hide. But lo and behold, Wester ended up finding methamphetamine in his car.
Have you ever seen this before?
No, what is that?
However, as luck turns out...
Bro, he pulled that out of his back pocket. I'm not even lying. Like, he pulled that out of his side pocket, like, on his vest and shit. Like, why is he sitting up there trying to lie and shit? Like, and then, like, on top of that, bro, you have a camera on our body. So that's why I don't get. Why do it and you have a camera on? Like, you have a body cam on. Don't you realize that it records everything? That don't make any sense. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just plant the drugs in the car and act like nobody's seen me when it's a camera on me. Make that make sense, bro. Y'all comment down below if that make any sense. So it's like, what's the whole, so it's like you did it for nothing, bro. You feel me? Like, it's like you did it for nothing, bro. I'm just keeping it real. Like, that's stupid. That's what crash out dummy.
His own body cam would be enough evidence to do him.
This is an example of a crash out dummy, bro.
Especially in the case of Teresa Odom. In the body cam footage, it can be seen that Wester came off as a bit friendly toward Odom at the beginning.
You see my hip give out right there? Good Lord.
I just don't even need to know.
He then asked her to step out of the car.
See,
Odom, believing that she's got nothing to hide in her vehicle, complied with the officer's orders. As she stepped away from her car, the deputy prepared for the search. As Wester was getting ready to put his gloves on, his own body cam caught a small bag hiding away in his left hand. The prosecution believes that this is the same small bag that Wester claims to have found next to his spoon.
In this box here, I have something really cool from Remarkable. Let's open it up and take a look. This is exciting.
The car. Wester, however, categorically...
That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody's not to be trusted, bro. Everybody's not to be trusted, bro. You feel me? Because, look, bro. Y'all, like I said, this goes back to what I'm saying, bro. This the part that got me. Y'all said we bringing each other down, right? But y'all doing it too. You feel me? Like, it's just that nobody speaks out. You know what I'm saying? On what y'all do, bro. Y'all barely get recognition, bro. Like, come on, bro. For the shit y'all do, it barely gets talked about. I'm just keeping it real, bro. The only time it gets talked about if it's something major, like, I'm telling you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They so quick to, you know what I'm saying, put us down and shit. But they can't even, you know what I'm saying? They not even trying to help us as people. I'm just keeping it real, bro. They're not trying to help us as people, bro. And then that's why you gonna see crimes and shit, killings and shit, all that shit just gonna keep happening and shit. I'm just keeping it real, bro. I'm just keeping it real. Then again, at the same time, it's like, why are y'all worried about it? Why are y'all worried about it and y'all go around killing people every day? Y'all go around killing people every day, so y'all ain't no good either. You feel me? Like, y'all are not no good either, bro.
And putting any illegal substances in the car.
Drug paraphernalia.
He testified, the drugs were there. I did not put the narcotics there. Wester was charged with 67 counts of racketeering, fabricating evidence, false imprisonment, and possession of controlled substances. He pleaded not guilty to all charges. After 5 days and several witnesses later, the jury was finally ready with its verdict. Out of the 67 charges, Wester was found guilty of 19, including the unjustified arrests of Stephen Van and Teresa Odom. In July 2021, the corrupt officer was sentenced to 12 and a half years.
And this took place back in 2021. Somebody was gonna say, bro, if you not sneezing off your weed, bro, that mean your weed trash. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, that mean you got some Reggie, like, you got some bullshit. I'm just keeping it real, bro. If you don't sneeze off your weed or cough off your weed, that mean your shit trash, bro. And it's fake. And you might want to holler at your plug too.
State prison. In Monroe County, Georgia, a cop was recorded asking for sexual favors from one of his arrested victims.
Bro, why it's always the weird motherfuckers that look like this, bro? It's always the bald head motherfuckers, bro. Like, the motherfuckers with a little bit of hair at the top. Y'all know what I mean? They got hair on the sides and shit, and they bald in the middle and shit. Like, come on, bro. Or they got a patch on the top of their head and the rest is bald. Like, come on, bro.
Bill Miller had been with the Georgia Police Department since 2014. Back in April 2018, he joined the department as a sheriff's deputy. But it was this incident that would end up destroying his whole career. In July 2018, Miller arrested Ashley Roberts for driving under the influence and possession of meth. A few weeks after Roberts had made bond, Miller texted her and asked her to meet up with him in the parking lot.
Wow.
When she did, the officer asked her to get in his vehicle and offered her some beer. According to Roberts, Miller drove his pickup truck out to a dirt road, and that's when things started.
See, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you stepping outside your boundaries, bro. Stay in your lane, bro. That's where you fucked up at, bro. I'm just keeping it real, fam. That's where you fucked up at. By you not staying in your own lane, bro. You know what I'm saying? You a police officer, be a police officer. And address the situation, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or don't become one at all. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Stay in your lane, bro. Cause that's where you fucked up at, bro.
Become fishy. Thankfully, Roberts had the presence of mind to quietly turn on her cell phone voice recorder without him finding out.
That's what's up, bro.
Miller told Roberts that her DUI charges would...
But sis, you need to get your teeth fixed, cause like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, your shit decaying, like, what the fuck is going on? You feel me? Like, you need to go to an orthodontist or something, like a dentist or something. Like, I'm not trying to be on no mean shit, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, you need to see a dentist, bro, cause that's not normal, bro. I don't think your teeth supposed to be that black.
Way if she was willing to do some sexual favors for him.
Black at all.
On the voice recordings, the officer can be heard clearly saying that all he has to do is talk to the DA to waive her charges. The conversation progressively got more and more disturbing. Miller repeatedly kept piling on Roberts with inappropriate requests in the guise of trying to help her out.
His name is Miller. Bro. I could just stereotype, like, his dad used to beat his ass growing up, like, he used to get abused and shit, so, like, that's why he doing this type shit, you feel me? Like, he used to get abused growing up and shit, like, his pops used to beat on him with switches and shit, I'm telling you, like, his pops used to beat on him and shit.
Roberts, however, did not budge and kept turning the officer down.
Well, yeah, I ain't gonna jump on your ass, I promise you.
I mean, I'm good.
And he done seen his pops doing some shit like this. He done seen his pops doing some similar shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? His pops was trying to tell him, like, son, don't do what I do, you feel me? But it's like, how can you tell somebody something when you doing it? You feel me? Like, how can you tell somebody something? Like, I'm just keeping it real, bro. Like, his pops used to beat his ass, bro.
An off-duty cop. You know the old saying, they don't make them like they used to.
Whoa, stop right there. When it comes to Speed Queen, they do make them like they used to. These are great commercial.
The cop wants a woman he recently arrested to do him a favor.
After this whole incident took place, Roberts reported it to several news agencies. She provided them with the recordings and later got the Monroe County investigators involved.
Sis doing some type of
Yeah, we got the recording. Would
she
you like to
doing
hear the
something,
recordings?
man. She walked in front
right here.
and on
You
top
can
of that, her
listen to
teeth
it.
missing.
In her statement to Fox 5
I don't know
Atlanta,
what
she
she's
said,
smoking,
I
bro.
told him I'd go to prison if it takes me doing something sexual with you, sir. Miller was subsequently arrested in August
cocaine, that
2018.
heroin.
After the investigation was completed, he was fired from his position in the Monroe County Sheriff's Department. The county's interim sheriff at the time, Al Shackelford, told Fox 5 Atlanta that the agency was shocked and disappointed. Law enforcement should be held to a higher standard, he said in his statement.
The first academy, bro, well, not the first, y'all know what I mean, the first force that actually gave a fuck about what they employer did, like, because, you know what I'm saying, usually when you see videos like this, bro, they don't do nothing about it. They just put them on suspended leave and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or they still get paid while they gotta leave and shit. You feel me? Like, come on, bro.
After Miller's arrest, calling the situation a slap to all law enforcement.
This was a slap to all law enforcement people, the men and women of this office and the men and women that protect us everywhere.
The Monroe County District Attorney, Jonathan Adams, also reported that Miller agreed not to ask for first offender status. If given the first offender status, Miller would have served some time on probation or possibly jail. But after serving his time, an order of discharge will be given. This would have allowed Miller's case to be...
Y'all rude. How y'all not gonna say bless you? Like, I just sneezed. Y'all rude, man. Y'all rude. No, I'm just playing.
Dismissed without him getting convicted.
Not even, John?
No.
I think you like it, but
No, I'm good.
you probably would like it.
However, according to the DA, this way the conviction will follow him for the rest of his life. He won't ever be able to be a law enforcement officer again.
Miller, while you have the chance.
After the case went to trial, Miller was found guilty and convicted of felony bribery and violating the oath of office. But despite these charges, he will not be serving any time in prison. However, he will spend 8 years on probation with a $2,000 fine.
Damn.
Along with these penalties, he also will not be able to enter, travel through, or visit Monroe, Lamar, or Butts counties. The ban will remain in effect until Miller's probation is complete. In Detroit, 2 police officers got caught in a bribing incident involving a towing company. Officer Daniel Detroit Police Lieutenant John F. Kennedy teamed up in 2017. They conspired with an unidentified...
Man, why your people's named you after a president, bro? They could have named you something else, bro. You feel me? Like, they could have named you something else, bro. Because, like, your name don't even fit with you, bro. John F. Kennedy, bro. Your name don't even fit with you. I'm not even lying, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all was in some type of, like, musical group before y'all became cops or what, but what the fuck is going on, bro? Like, what is going on, bro? I don't know what the hell going on.
Contractor and offered him protection in exchange for money and other valuable assets. In November 2017, Vickers gave the towing contractor his word that they wouldn't have to worry about the ongoing police integrity unit's investigation into the company. Tower A, which is the official's name in the indictment papers, promised that Vickers and Kennedy would be
y'all
getting
got the
free
same
cars for
mom?
doing
Is y'all
it.
brothers and shit? Like,
If I know I'm good,
is y'all brothers, bro? Like, I'm just keeping it real, or y'all cousins and shit, like, cause y'all look like y'all related and shit, like, that's probably like his brother or some shit. I'm not even lying, like, They probably got the same mom and shit, you feel me?
To line them up, Tower A said to Vickers. I got two for Kennedy's kids and the one for you. He's got a Chrysler 200, the Fusion, and the Beamer. Both police officials knew exactly what they were doing. They knew that they were violating the city's rules. Rules that prohibit a towing company from receiving referrals if it is not on the department's rotation. Kennedy, who was the supervisor of the department's integrity unit, used his influence over other officers and violated these rules. According to federal law enforcement officials, during the period of this whole deal, Vickers made $3,400 from the towing company, while his partner Kennedy accepted $14,950 in cash, cars, and repairs. A year after being taken into custody and accused of several counts of bribery and bribery conspiracy in a federal indictment, Vickers finally pleaded guilty to his role in the conspiracy to commit bribery in October. This former officer's actions are completely unacceptable for anyone who's sworn to protect and serve our city as a Detroit police officer. Detroit Police Chief James White said in his statement,
Bro just happy that he was a police officer. Like, I'm not even lying. Like, bro felt like he did something good in his life because he became a police officer. I'm not even lying. Like, bro felt like he did something good in life, which he didn't.
While U.S. Attorney Dawn Eisen commented, any police officer who chooses the path of corruption should understand that we will not tolerate unethical conduct from our public officials at any level. Vickers is now serving 27 months in federal prison, the longest and harshest sentence to date for someone convicted in a public corruption case. His partner Kennedy, on the other hand, has pled guilty to the charges and will be sentenced in the near future. Kevin Rodriguez was a former police officer in the Raleigh Police Department. This corrupt officer got involved in a case of selling cocaine while on the job. Investigations into the officer's suspicious activities began in November 2021. Confidential sources tipped off the Raleigh Police Department and the DEA about Rodriguez. Then in January 2022, a whole operation was orchestrated where Rodriguez would meet up with a confidential informant while he was still on duty.
And I told y'all this goes back to what I'm saying, bro. They get on us about selling drugs or doing this or doing that, but they do this shit behind the scenes, bro. They do this shit behind the scenes, bro. I'm not lying. When I be saying this shit, I don't be lying to y'all, fam. Like I keep saying, bro, if y'all want to know something, learn something, do your own research. You can't take nobody else's word, none of that, bro. Do your own research. You know what I'm saying? So it can make sense to you. You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Do what makes sense to you, bro. I'm keeping it real.
The 34-year-old officer sold the informant $2,600 worth of cocaine at an old abandoned car dealership. He was consequently arrested in February 2022. In a recent hearing in federal court, the former officer pled guilty to the charges against him. The charges included conspiracy to distribute and possess with intent to distribute 500 grams or more of cocaine, distribution of a quantity of cocaine, and use of a firearm in furtherance of a drug trafficking offense. He was also found guilty of smoking paraphernalia while in his jail cell, leading to a possession of contraband charge against him as well. Mr. Rodriguez's actions betrayed the public trust.
Hold on, who was that? Miss Lady, who was that? Hold on. Bro. Shout out to our beautiful black women out here, like, for real, like, who is this? Like, she fine as hell, like, shorty bad as hell, like, bro, like I said, bro, shout out to our beautiful black women out here, like, for real, I'm not even lying, bro.
Dishonored the oath he swore to uphold and discredited his character, said the Raleigh Police Chief Estella Patterson. I am pleased to see that justice was served and appropriately administered in this case. As punishment, the 34-year-old former officer will permanently give up his law enforcement certification. Not just that, according to the Department of Justice, he will be barred from any certification in North Carolina. Expressing his concern over the case, U.S. Attorney Michael Easley said, Kevin Rodriguez violated his sworn oath to protect and serve. He will never again wear the badge and never again tarnish the honorable profession of policing, to which countless brave men and women have committed their lives. While many cops play on their lives to serve the citizens, there are some of them who would use the power of their job in their favor. Let me know what you think of these corrupt cops in the comments below.
Dumbasses, bro. That's what I think of them, bro. And watch
new and existing customers can.
Y'all need to watch who y'all hire in the fields and shit. You feel me? That's y'all fault. But I love y'all, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. I'm out. Y'all be smooth out there.